welcome to Raven's Music Corner. My name is Raven and this is the corner of my room dedicated to all my music related stuff. Jonise, and I'm back here with another video for you guys. Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you are a part of the community that we have going on here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my CD collection, or part of it. I don't want this video to be super long, so there probably will be like 2 parts to this. Yeah, I'm just gonna be showing you guys the CDs however I decide to pull them out and telling you guys like my favorites off of the CD. So yeah, let's get right to it. The first CD that I pulled out here is the Pharcyde. It was kind of displayed right here. The Pharcyde Bizarre Ride 2. So I watched mid-90s and I decided that I wanted to listen to more 90s hip hop, you know, past what I already knew, which was like extremely mainstream. And for all I know, the Pharcyde could be really mainstream, but I was just I had no idea about it. So yeah, that's when I started listening to them. I really enjoy this album. I think I have actually I do have another one of their CDs. We'll get to that when we get to that. But I really like listening to their music because it's like an experience. It's really fun. I really like you know, the beats of like that, the 90s type, you know, style. We don't really hear that as much. And they have like a whole freaking part in this CD where they're just like telling yo mama jokes. It's funny, so I love it. The next CD I'm going to talk about is Ready to Die CD, the remastered version, and it has the CD and the DVD, and which I thought was really cool because you could see all the music videos and stuff like that. I'm a pretty big fan of Biggie and his music. Honestly, if I had to pick between Biggie and Pac, I would go Biggie. I know that's like me trading the West Side, being a traitor to the West Side. Now I'm born and raised in California, but I'm a Biggie fan. This whole thing, top to bottom, no skips. I'm not even gonna try to pick a favorite. It wouldn't be fair. No skips. The next thing that I picked up is J. Cole, Born Sinner. Like I said, I don't have the his whole discography, but there are a few more CDs that I wanna cop. As far as this one, I am a J. Cole fan. I was really die hard at the beginning, listened to all his mixtapes and stuff, but now, you know, I really enjoy his music still. But on this album, yeah, I'm, like I said before on the last one, Biggie, too many favorites on this album for me to pick one. If I had to, gun to my freaking head, Crooked Smile. That's no brainer on that one. I already did a video on this one, so I'm just gonna like, you know, just show it. This is Finn by Sid, and I like this album before I listened to it. I mean, before I bought it in CD form, but once I played it, it's just a whole experience. I really love that album. It's great. Damn, these hoes kind of dusty. So the next CD that I have is Confessions by Usher. I won't even tell y'all. I won't even get into the huge crush that I had on Usher. That man was and still is fine. Anyways, I actually do have favorites on this album. Obviously, yeah, featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris. Confessions Part 2, duh, burn. No. My favorite, I don't think, Superstar. My favorite song on this album is Superstar. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, the next album that I have here is Boyz II Men. I believe this is a self-titled album because I don't see any other thing on here. Yeah, this is their self-titled album. And my favorite songs from here, from this album, is gonna be either both I'll Make Love to You and Water Runs Dry. Those are classics. Duh. So more 90s stuff. It's like the majority of my CD collection, low-key. What are these hieroglyphics? I forget what it's called. I believe this one is called Fortune. Why did he do this? Yes, okay, it's called Fortune. Why did he choose to do hieroglyphics and not the actual name of the album? We'll never know. But yeah, this is Fortune by Chris Brown. My favorites from this album, Don't Judge Me, 2012. Honestly, these are all really good songs. But mainly, yeah, my favorites are gonna be Don't Judge Me in 2012 from this album. But there's a lot of bops on here. And yes, I say bops. People, I don't know. People look at me weird when I say bops. Like, yeah. So this is another artist that I started listening to after I watched mid-90s, and I tried to put my friend on. He was like, "You're late. Wow, how don't you know of Big L?" So yeah, this is Lifestyle of the Poor and Dangerous by Big L. I slept on, obviously, because I didn't know about him. That doesn't mean he slept on. I just didn't know about him. I don't hear a lot of people talk about him, but he's an amazing MC. An amazing MC. Just the ones that were you listening, you're like, yeah. Amazing MC. So if you haven't listened to Big L already, I would definitely recommend that you listen. The Best Of by The Temptations. I kind of regret buying CDs like this because I actually want to buy like singular, like the actual pieces of work that they belong to, you know, by themselves. But it's good to have when you just want to listen to like the hits. So I'm not even going to try to pick from these. Temptations, classic. The next thing that I have here is The Sideline Story by J. Cole. Oh my god, my camera is dying. Fuck! Honestly, because I do enjoy his music so much, I felt like it was a must for me to get this album because it has a lot of bops. It has a lot of bops. So I'm gonna stop saying bops. It has a lot of good songs on here. My faves will have to be Lights Please, Nobody's Perfect, and what's the other one? In the Morning. Can I edit? Yeah. The next album that I have here is another Chris Brown album. So this is Chris Brown's self-titled album. The one that put the girls into a frenzy. Yeah. So this album is great front to back. Front to back, bro. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is this man's first album and he did it like this? He came out the gate like this. I'm not even about to talk about it anymore. That's crazy. I'm just realizing that. Oh my gosh. If you don't know already, I am a big fan of Kehlani since Cloud 19, You Should Be Here, all that. Love her down. As of right now, I only have 2 out of, you know, her whole discography, but trust and believe I am acquiring the whole thing. Don't trip. Anyways, this is Sweet Sexy Savage. She don't miss. Miss Parrish does not miss. This album front to back is definitely good, but there are songs that like are my favorite. Yeah, that one. Now that I'm thinking about just like the vibe and the groove of it, is very just like, to me it feels very 90s R&B-ish, like songs like Too Much give me a little bit of an Aaliyah vibe as far as like the beat goes. So I love this album. This one is All I Want by Miguel. Imagine me not owning this. This album is a classic. A classic. Miguel put his foot in this. Maybe a little bit of a dick. Vixen, My Peace, and Girls Like You. Those are the favorites. I just pulled out another classic, y'all. Another classic. Another classic. This one is Nothing Was the Same by Champagne Poppy, Drake. I also went to a phase where I was crazed over Drake. Loved him down. Don't think about it too much. First of all, let's talk about artwork. I'm gonna do a whole video talking about my favorite artwork from all my vinyls and albums, because that's really important to me. That matters to me. It does something to the overall experience for me. But anyways, Nothing Was the Same. Not even gonna try to pick a favorite. Top to bottom, this is a classic. Argue with Your Mother. This is The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill by Miss Lauryn Hill herself. I'm gonna be honest and say that I did not listen to the entirety of this CD until last year. No, year before last, 2019. I don't know why. Yeah, I bought this at a thrift store in 2019 and I realized I hadn't listened to the whole album. So I decided to buy it, and whole album is good front to back. You know, singles are obviously gonna be a fave. We love her. I cannot tell you why I bought this. I can't even. Stevie, Nicks, Bella, Donna. Can't really tell you what prompted me to buy this, but not disappointed. Not disappointed at all. There's not a lot of women in rock that I am knowledgeable of, so the fact that I picked that up and it's like a staple album for a lot of people is just crazy, because it's a good album, honestly. I don't have any favorites because I don't listen to it often, but it is a very good album. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video, part 1 of my CD collection. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. I will be doing a part 2 of this video and showing you guys another section of my collection. And don't forget to turn on the post notifications so that you'll be notified when I post the next part of my CD collection. And also don't forget to like. If you don't do anything else besides watch this video, please like the video. It helps so much with the algorithm and getting my videos out there to other people. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.
Man, it's like we pay so much attention to the struggling part that we don't pay attention to the blessings that we gaining from the struggle, man. I know my time coming.